What are the Patriots' offense's keys to victory against the New York Jets in their Week 2 matchup on Sunday? I'm Evan Lazar for CLNS Media, coming to you from Gillette Stadium, and the Patriots have a very juicy matchup against a weak Jets secondary on Sunday in the Meadowlands. Now, it's not just the fact that the Jets don't have the horses in the back end to contend with high-level passing attacks in the NFL, and they also have a few injuries to some key guys back there, like LaMarcus Joyner, for example, as well. It's not just the talent-on-talent thing. It's also a scheme thing. The Patriots know exactly what they are getting out of Robert Saleh's defense. Bill Belichick talking on Wednesday, calling it a Seattle-style cover 3 scheme. They've faced this scheme probably a dozen times in Josh McDaniels' time as the offensive coordinator here in New England. They know what they're getting, a team that plays 66% of their snaps in zone coverage in Week 1 against the Carolina Panthers. But how do you beat this Seattle-style cover 3? It's pretty simple. One of the biggest ways to beat that coverage scheme is to get number 2 or number 3 isolated on the weak side linebacker. What do I mean by that? The inside slot receivers, get those guys up the field vertically on deep over routes and posts and things like that towards the middle of the field. And in this cover 3 system, they are going to have that weak side linebacker try to match those vertical routes from the slot. The Patriots can then attack down the field to Aguilar or Hunter Henry and Johnny Smith on number 3 vertical, going up against a weak side linebacker, or they can check the ball down underneath. Once they vacate that zone and clear it out, they'll have those options for James White and the Patriots running backs to then run into those zones underneath the coverage and be able to pick up yards after the catch. So a big cover 3 beater weekend for the Patriots, and I'm sure that's what offensive coordinator Josh McDaniels is practicing right now on the practice fields behind Gillette Stadium. The other way that you're going to go up against this cover 3 system from the New York Jets, give Mac Jones answers on both sides of the formation for different coverage shells, right? So you have a cover 3 system that plays a little bit of quarters or cover 4 coverage in the back end just to mix it up a little bit. So what you can do as an offense is on the left side of the formation, give Mac Jones a cover 3 beater. Something like Haas wide juke, for example, would be a good call on that side, or just Haas, right? The hitch and the seam, that's a good cover 3 beater. On the other side of the formation, you give him a 2-high beater or a cover 4 beater. And then once he does read it out pre-snap, he just goes to the side of the formation that has the better route combination against that coverage, and he picks on that. That's exactly what Sam Darnold and the Carolina Panthers did last week against the New York Jets. Gave him a single high beater on one side, a 2-high beater on the other side, let the quarterback make a post-snap read and get the football down the field. So this Jets secondary is vulnerable. They have some injuries back there. The Patriots should be able to open up their passing attack, and Mac Jones should air it out against the Jets on Sunday. You can check out the rest of our videos previewing this matchup of Patriots-Jets in Week 2 on our YouTube channel, Patriots Press Pass, and you can read my written posts on this matchup as well on CLNSmedia.com. I'm Evan Lazar for CLNS Media. Thanks for watching. Our Patriots content on CLNS Media is brought to you by the Legends brand. Comfortable apparel that you will want to wear all day long. Go to legendsbrand.com and use the promo code GARDEN20 for 20% off your first order.